Today on CCX News, apartment complex back in limbo. There's now a big question mark surrounding the possible sale of Brooklyn Park's largest apartment complex, what happened and what it means for tenants. Thanks for joining us. The current owners of Brooklyn Park's Huntington Place apartments want to sell the property, but the sale hinges on an uncertain federal grant being transferred to the city. Kevin Miller joins us now with the very latest.
Emily, the nonprofit housing developer Aon owns Huntington Place. Officials with Aon say they need to sell the property or it'll go into foreclosure. That sale, however, comes with a significant caveat. For the sale to go through, the buyers want Brooklyn Park's Economic Development Authority to forgive a $3.8 million loan on the complex. Back in March, the EDA voted to forgive the loan. In exchange, it asked for a $450,000 settlement from Aon's lenders and to take over a $4 million federal grant given to Aon. Aon's lenders rejected that deal. Now Brooklyn Park's council made the loan forgiveness contingent on receiving the federal grant. If Brooklyn Park doesn't receive the grant, the lenders could choose to start foreclosure procedures and sell the complex on the open market. After foreclosure, a new owner would be free to raise rents or displace many of the estimated 2,500 people living there. It's a story we'll keep following. Emily?
All right, thanks, Kevin. In other news, a new elementary school is coming to the Osseo area school district. This one will serve the growing Northwest Maple Grove population. District 279 leaders broke ground on the property on Arbor Ridge Parkway Tuesday afternoon. Board members and other local leaders attended the event. School leaders attributed the achievement to years of work and commitment from staff and taxpayers.
This is really the realization of our entire district's dream, as Dr. Heil said. So we thank the voters for the referendum. This is one key milestone in our entire Building a Better Future work, which spans the entire district.
This is one of many different construction projects in the district's Building a Better Future plan. Though the land is empty now, previous reports from the district say the building will serve up to 1,100 students from pre-K to 5th grade. It's scheduled to open in time for the 2026-2027 school year. Classic bicycle enthusiasts will have an opportunity this weekend to add something new to their collection. For 30 years, John Dempsey has fixed up old bikes and held a sale in the yard of his Plymouth home. As Dylan Cleveland reports, stepping foot into his yard will bring back a feeling of nostalgia.
It's sort of like a mini museum here.
John Dempsey loves classic bicycles.
It's this design. I mean, you can look at the design of these bikes and they are made to look like motorcycles.
He has dozens of them.
This one's all original. This is from 1966.
Brands like Tornado and Schwinn, and others from a bygone era.
And there's an interesting one here. Before Kia made cars, they made bicycles and motorcycles. So that's a pretty rare bike.
Rare bikes are his specialty.
And there's another one from Penny's.
He and a couple buddies find them, fix them, and put them up for sale.
So this was an old cruiser. It's a 1971 Huffy Whisk.
You can call it a passion project.
Me and my friends, we're all bike geeks, and there's quite a few bike geeks out there.
Many of these bikes might not qualify as race-worthy, but Dempsey says you can absolutely ride every single one of them.
I wouldn't really go on a Tour de France with a bike like this, but it's something you can ride around your neighborhood and your neighbors will go, wow, look at that.
This is the 30th edition of Dempsey's vintage bike sale.
But I was a lot younger then.
He also calls it his last.
Now I'm 62 years old, so it's getting harder and harder to put on this sale.
Of course, it's something we've heard once before.
John Dempsey describes it as an addiction.
We last featured Dempsey's vintage bike sale in 2004.
It's his 8th and final year of doing the show, an end of an era, so to speak.
Instead, it's continued for 21 more years.
I know I said that last time, but this is actually it. This is the last time.
If this is, in fact, the last time,
it's Western Flyer, that buzz bike there.
Visitors to Dempsey's Plymouth home will have one final opportunity to get their hands on a bike you're not going to find anywhere else.
It was all about design back then.
Even if you don't plan to buy, Dempsey encourages people to just roll on by to appreciate his collection.
If you just want to come out, look at some bikes from when you were growing up, it's the time to do it.
In Plymouth, Dylan Cleveland, CCX News.
The bike sale is happening Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4. They range in price from $40 to $1,000. And they're also selling old bike parts for 25 cents a piece. You can find the address on our website at ccxmedia.org. In Maple Grove, a new restaurant is opening soon in the village at Arbor Lakes, by the corner of Hemlock Lane and Elm Creek Boulevard. Nupa Mediterranean Grill is a quick-serve Mediterranean concept, serving salads, soups, and pita sandwiches. There are currently 2 locations in Rochester. The owner says he hopes to open next week. Finally, this segment, the grass is greening, buds are blooming, and the smelt is sizzling.
I love my city. I love coming to this and dipping fish in sauce and eating.
That's Brooklyn Park Lion Michael Wendt, joined by other Lion volunteers who are putting on the 62nd annual Smelt Fry. They expect to go through nearly 2 tons of smelt. That's 4,000 pounds or 2 big bathtubs full of fish. It's the biggest Lions fundraiser of the year.
We have people coming from all over the Midwest for this. It's a special occasion for everyone. The funds we raise in here every single penny goes right back out into our community, both locally, state, and nationally.
It is something that you're honored to do. And I will do it again next year and the year after and the year after. It's a great tradition.
The event even includes a Smelt mascot, thanks to volunteer David Crenshaw. The Brooklyn Park Lions Smelt runs every night through Friday night from 5 until 8 at the Brooklyn Park Community Activity Center. Tickets are $18 in advance or $20 at the door. It's $10 for children 12 and under.
Both the Totino-Grace and Osseo baseball teams are above 500 so far in Northwest Suburban Conference play. The Eagles and Orioles faced off in a close game Tuesday afternoon. Chaz Moots has the highlights.
The Eagles 5-2 on the season overall at home, taking on the 2-3 Orioles. First inning, Osseo with some production at the plate. Quincy Standall base hit to left field, good for an RBI single. The Orioles scored 2 in the top of the frame. Bottom one, Totino-Grace answers. Colin Blake had a day, a blast to center field, caught by Isaac Johnson, but Kellen Westfall able to trot home, sack RBI for Blake. Osseo scored a run in the second to make it 3-1. Then in the third, Braden Haig over the head of Blake, base hit to center, RBI single. The Orioles go up by 3 runs. Bottom four, TG started to rally back. Tyler Hand got the Eagles going, deep drive to center, all the way back to the Pines. Those are over the fence, so it's a solo home run for Hand. That provided a spark for the Eagles. 4-2 in the sixth, 2 outs, bases loaded. It looked like Will Franchek would end the inning with a flyout, but the ball is dropped in left field. 2 runners score to tie the game at 4. The wind did pick up as the game went on. Next batter, Westfall, another pop-up, this one to third, but again, trouble for the Orioles. They can't track it down. The go-ahead run scores. Westfall is safe at first. Then in the seventh, TG takes care of business. A nice play at the hot corner from Brady Keene. Solid pitching and defense from the Eagles all afternoon. They rallied to get the 5-4 win over Osseo. In Fridley, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
The Park Center Columbia Heights Maranatha baseball team is off to a solid start. The Pirates faced Cooper this week. Jay Wilcox has highlights.
Park Center Columbia Heights Maranatha hosting Cooper in Tri-Metro Conference baseball. PCM strikes early. Adam Asen lifts a fly ball to left that drops in for a hit to score Nolan Schneider. It's 1-0 Pirates in the bottom of the first.
Here comes the throw, not going to be in time.
Cooper gets on the board in the fourth as Davian Dautre's bases-loaded tapper is fielded, but they have no play. The tying run scores as the Hawks even it up at 2-2. But PCM gets plenty of base runners from there. Will Corshane knocks it through the left side in the fourth. The score, Bo Bratch, and the Pirates go up 6-2 with a 4-run fourth. In the fifth, Schneider rips one of his 4 hits past the first baseman and into right field. Evan Goethals is in to make it 7-3 Pirates. Still in the fifth, and Bratch tags it a long way to deep right. Kennedy Cap scores, and Bratch dives into third with a triple. The throw to third goes out of play, and Bratch scores. Park Center Columbia Heights Maranatha wins 13-3 in 6 innings to improve to 3-1. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Osseo and Totino-Grace softball teams have faced some tough foes early this season. They were each looking to get some momentum when they met up Tuesday. New Osseo head coach Gina Wilson visiting Totino-Grace Tuesday and their head coach Mike Sowell. Good start for the Orioles. Top of the first inning, Sam Sporta lifts a fly ball to short right field that drops for a hit. Katya Pilsner comes in to score, and it's 2-0. Still in the first, Rachel Lee singles past short and into left field. Sporta comes around third and scores. It's a 3-run first inning for the Orioles. Third inning now. Elena Carmen's ground ball to short is knocked down, but there's no play. Ellie Grant scores on the infield single by Carmen. It's 5-0 Osseo. Bottom four, the Eagles get on the board. Stella Jacob drives one hard off the glove of the first baseman Carmen and down into the right field corner. Juliet Daverin comes around to score on Jacob's run-scoring triple, and it's a 6-1 game. The Eagles trying to rally in the seventh inning do add 2 more runs, including this one on Julia Johnson's RBI single, scoring Adri Cognata. But that's all Grace gets. Osseo wins their second straight game. 6-3 Orioles the final. John Jacobson, CCX Sports. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.